Member for Surrey Green Timbers.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Over the last year and a half, we have heard and read about people around the world who have been affected by the pandemic. However, during these conversations about economy and economics, children are a group that often gets overlooked, whose lives COVID-19 has disrupted beyond measure, the true impacts of which might never be known. Children across the world have experienced interruption in their education, in their social learning. They have faced increased vulnerability because of economic and health impacts borne by their parents and guardians. And last but not the least, they have been exposed to trauma of unhealthy and toxic situations at home. UNICEF has been working tirelessly during the pandemic to raise awareness and channel resources towards children all over. Of many of its campaigns that run across Canada, National UNICEF Day is one of the highlights. Canadians have raised over $100 million for mainly children's education through this campaign. Celebrated in Canada on October 31st, it offers a chance for us to learn more about the challenges that children face globally and about the resources and about how resources can be directed to help mitigate some of these obstacles. Many schools have participated in this campaign, imparting not only a lesson in philanthropy to children, but also educating them about their peers and their lives across the world. Mr. Speaker, I have learned that lessons in kindness go a long way, and we can all do with a little more of that. And so today, I rise among you to invite you all to join me in appreciating the volunteers, the teachers, and most of all, the young children who participate in the National UNICEF Day, spreading kindness and scattering hope among young hearts, both home and abroad. Thank you.